Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Kushida and today my partner Ronnie Ellen and I will present on our article review. The reason why we choose these 4 articles is because we wanted to highlight the record management in most organizations and to find the issues of record management that have been conducted by the authors on electronic record management, ERMS, as well as record management in public and private sector. Firstly, I would like to explain of what record management is. Record management is a systematic control of records from their creation or receipt through their processing, distribution, organization, storage, and retrieval to their ultimate disposition. While Electronic Record Management System, ERMS, is also known as Electronic Data and Record Management, EDRM system is to assist an organization in managing its recorded information concerning its record-keeping practices from inception to disposition of records. The purpose of record management is to ensure that every record of vital historical, fiscal, and legal value was identified and preserved. The reason for keeping and managing record is to enhance organizations' operational efficiencies and to provide historical references for transactions and events. However, there's issues and problems of preservation in record management, which lack of institutional policies and guidelines addressing the management of electronic records, lack of tools to manage electronic record appropriately and effectively, significant risk of losing records or damage due to instability of storage media, and they may have faced greater risks for potential security breaches and damage through virus attacks. There are 2 key concepts to embrace effectively and retain and manage records are record lifecycle and elements of a record management program. The objective focus of the articles are to figure out on the efficiencies and effectiveness of the adoption of ARMS to manage. Other than that, it is to identify the type of the records, to keep the policies and procedure used, and the filing system and record management system to use in one of the public institutional archive in Malaysia, and to evaluate the competencies of the fault knowledge in managing records, and lastly, the deficiencies of record storage facilities can affect the business activity for business records. Based on the findings of the articles, the method used by the authors to investigate the challenges and issues are both quantitative and qualitative research that consists of questionnaire and data collection. The study described the problems faced by the management based on the results. Result indicates the most public and private organization, including oil and gas sector, had lack of record management policies, filing systems, knowledge, perceptions, and improper record management are the main problem of the issues, like in the case in oil and gas sector in Yemen, as this sector still does not use record management system, lacking top management support and long-term vision. This showed that electronic record management systems will help the management in the oil and gas sector to achieve success and avoid failure. Moreover, based on the profession perspective, record management is created and extended through 2 approaches, which are archival approaches in the UK and business orientation approach in the US.
Relationship with business record management. The first one is establishing relationship. Record management is set to clear records related tasks whom individual or department who are responsibility to completing the task. It also allow user of record unique service to determine with whom to discuss the problem regarding the task was given by the management. The next one is a well-trained staff. It's a small office with the small administration, assistant and manager who are working unique record occupy much more time with a pupil. Given organization increasing dependency on technology information to run their operation in the disaster recovery plan. The lastly is to use and understanding. The suitable information must take on a medium suitable formats descending on the business record, and it has to be understanding clearly by the whole staff, especially the new staff because most of them are new compared to the old staff. Conclusion: records management, which also to be known as supervisor and administrator of the record of the organization. That's referring to 4 articles that have been revealed. There are several challenges in the parts where the most of the organization in the both sector and the public and private also has a lack skill, especially computing to manage the record properly. The next is issue faced by the organization sector record management to help organization in order to keep documentation for the daily activities in a proper way. By updating this proper system, the firm will become systematic and this will let them be a good team in the organization. Next. Challenges and issue of the factor record management is about the financial stability. Because of the overall in the study, financially is important to the organization before to starting or the make marketing in all organization. So before this, financial was is important before or after to make organization become a grow up. There are 4 articles that my partner and me the review. The first one article that me and my partner are review is the adoption of electronic record management system in your money oil and gas sector in 2019. Next is record management practice in public institution archive in 2018. Last and but not least, a study on record management implementation in private sector. Analysis on computing, storage, and retention in 2018. Lastly, the article that me and my partner had reviewed is the productivity of the higher learning institution through electronic record management system, or we call IRMS.